If anyone were to ask, if they were to ask, we could say that our smells like roses. Yeah, yeah. Hey, it is Victoria, and welcome back to another video. Okay, so obviously today we are talking about smelling good on our periods. Like, is that even possible? Yep, it is, and I'm gonna tell you guys exactly how to do it. So let's just get into it. So girls, we know around this time of the month that we can feel yucky and gross and just icky, not our fresh selves. So the first tip that I have so you can smell yummy during your period is to stop wearing scented pads and scented tampons. And I know that sounds counterproductive, I'm already aware, but the reason why is because scented feminine products actually throw off the balance of good and bad bacteria. And it also throws off your pH balance. And when your pH balance is thrown off, that actually leads to more odor. I don't know why they do this to us. So instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get unscented pads and unscented tampons, and we're gonna add our own non-toxic fragrance or scent to the outside of our panty. And my favorites are peppermint essential oil, because peppermint essential oil just smells so freaking fresh. If you've never smelled it, oh my God. I also really like lavender essential oil, which has like a really sweet, mild scent to it, but also strong enough to smell like through your clothes. And lemon also smells super fresh. I love all of those, but it's your preference. But the reason I like these three is because they smell freaking awesome together, absolutely delicious, and because they're good for the V. So all of them actually help to fight against infections. So try them out. It's to your preference, but it's gonna have you smelling like a sweet peppermint patty. All right, girls, so now my secret weapon to smelling absolutely amazing and delicious and yummy down there is rose water. I absolutely love it. It looks like this. I picked mine up from Whole Foods. I feel like I pick up everything from Whole Foods, but I love this because it is so fresh. It's so fragrant. It smells like flowers, obviously, because it's rose water, but it's just so, it's just so fragrant, and it's actually really good for the V. Fact check. Rose water is great for your labia, the V, because it's full of antioxidants, helps to treat infections, and it also helps to smooth skin irritation. Now, I would not use it on the labia, which is in the inside. Just me personally, I would use it on the mons pubis, which is the outside of the V, and I just spray it all around. I just love it because it's so fragrant, it's so gorgeous, it's so floral, and it just makes everything smell so delicious down there, and it's a powerful scent, but not overpowering. It smells absolutely amazing. If anyone were to ask, if they were to ask, we could say that our smells like roses. Yeah. So the next tip that I have for you girls is to stop using mainstream pads and tampons just all together, because your period really should not have any type of fishy smell or sour smell, or not really a smell in general at all. Some people say that your blood can smell like iron. That's what a girl posted in my last video, and I believe her to be true because blood does contain iron and as well as water, but honestly my period smells like absolutely nothing. Mainstream pads and tampons has horrible chemicals in it.
Something bad?
I mean biohazardous chemicals like chlorine.
Something bad.
Bleach. And you're inserting this into you. If you don't believe me, just Google it. I remember when I used to use this, I smelled so bad. So please stop using these and just switch over to something with no chemicals, no toxins, something organic, because I used to smell and now there is no smell. I smell nothing, not even iron. All right, so let me show you girls what I like to use. So I like to use this by 7th Generation. It's open because I'm on, which is what gave me the idea for this video. It's 7th Generation tampons. I love these. Have a smooth applicator, smell like nothing. I picked mine up from Whole Foods, but I'll leave a link in the description box where you can pick some up if it's on Amazon. And then I also use the same with the 7th Generation pads, look like this. And then I kind of alternate between this when I'm at home. I like to use this period cup. It looks like this. And I've showed this to you guys in the last video, but it has made such a difference. I kid you not. Let's just switch to something that's organic and does not contain any types of chemicals causing you to smell even worse. Not only do we want to be odorless though, we want to actually smell good. So the next tip that I have for you guys is to make sure that if you are using pads, or even if you're just on your period in general and use tampons, make sure you are trimming down there. Make sure that it's bare, because what happens is the blood that's coming out, that sounded so gross, but I mean, that's what happens. What happens is the blood actually accumulates on your hairs down there, and it gets crusty, and then that can cause a smell. It can get trapped. So you want to make sure that you're always wiping in those areas whenever you go to pee, whenever you go to switch out your tampons or pads, which you should be doing frequently and often while you're on your period to keep that odor down as well. Is you want to make sure you are going in with wipes, get in between your crevices. So let me show you guys what type of wipes I like. I found them. Okay, so these are the wipes that I like to use, girls. And the reason I like these, babes, is because these are obviously made for the V, and they are plant derived, and they are also clinically tested by gynecologists and dermatologists. So I absolutely love these. And what I like to do with this is I like to wipe frequently whenever I'm going to the bathroom, or just whenever I'm switching pads or tampons, like I was telling you guys earlier. And also what it does is, if you don't trim down there, which I highly suggest that you do, but if you don't for some reason, religious reasons, what have you, this will also help keep it so you don't clump up down there. And also what I like to do is I take this and I take the wipe and I clean the entire area, not just to wipe when I pee. I start from the top of my V on the outside, and I get all the way down from that area into the crevices of the side of my V. I get my lips, and then I swipe from the front to the back, and then I also go horizontally over the crack of my butt just to make sure everything is absolutely fresh. In addition to that, girls, make sure you're taking at least 2 showers a day, and that may go without saying. I'm not sure. I'm just sharing with you all what I do just to stay fresh and clean. I like to use Honey Pot's Sensitive Feminine Wash because it is made for that area and it won't throw off your pH. Also, make sure you're changing your underwear at least twice a day, because there's a lot going on down there right now, okay? So it's very moist, and that moisture can sometimes cause odor, so you want to make sure. And guys, what I'm referring to here is when moisture leaks over onto your panty, then causing odor. So make sure that you are staying dry as much as possible. Even if you are wearing a tampon, you do not get away from this rule, because that little string, that little string gets moist too. So make sure that you are changing your underwear at least twice a day, and drink lots of lemon water. Lemon water is fantastic because it's an internal deodorizer, and it also helps to facilitate the detoxifying process for our beautiful bodies. And make sure you are staying hydrated and rested, and just stay gorgeous, girls. Share this video with another gorgeous girl in your world. Follow me on Instagram at @a_beauty_beast, and I'll see you guys in the next video.